Hello there, big boy. Welcome back to... I'm already regretting that introduction. Welcome back to more Spiritfarer. I really do intend to play something else alongside this game at some point, eventually. But every time I sit down to play something for the channel, I just kind of want to dip my toes back into this wonderful little cartoon world. See what else we can discover about the intricacies of bringing souls to the afterlife. I'm sure it'll be a good time for all. I don't really know what linen is used for, but I assume it's for something important, construction-wise. But I feel like I should probably be prioritizing coffee beans on the basis that we have a coffee addict on board. So I'm gonna go for a 2 coffee 1 linen strat for now. That's my immediate plan anyway. What are we doing? Where did we leave off? Ah, yeah. Seeds for your field. Yep. Yep. Yep, that's real helpful. Seeds from a field. Seeds from a field. Yep. Seeds from a field. I'm just gonna keep exploring, honestly, because my quest log is not helpful in the slightest. Where's next? We just arrived here, we met our creepy uncle, and now we have some wonderful new areas to explore. I think maybe we'll head to Greenhalton Bay, but we'll go via this horrible, scary jellyfish land, get some horrible, scary jellyfish. I can actually... Can I actually? I don't know. It doesn't like highlight anything. I was expecting it to be like an actual destination I could target, but I think we had this problem before with the electrical storm, right? Like I could just swim into it but couldn't actually do anything there until I had... No, not until. I just couldn't do anything there. Presumably there's some prerequisite for actually interacting with these special areas. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out together, eh? Maybe it'll be an enjoyable bonding experience. Well, fuck, I forgot that this works different now. I'm on hard mode fishing. I've ranked up. I'm in gold tier for fishing, where I actually have to start paying attention. Oh, I didn't have to pay attention there, did I? I just got my large glim bottle. The large glims are mine now. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing's what you're gonna do about it. I'll deal with the presence of the void shortly. I just want to finish catching my squid. Right. Okay. So the world is purple now. Can we get the jellyfish to appear? There we go, we got a... Jellyfish! Yeah, jellyfish. Here they come again. I don't feel great. Go, I still have faith in you. I'll watch from inside. Okay. Don't be scared, Stella. They were coming straight for us. I think maybe we need to find someone who's, like, afraid of lightning in order to interact with the lightning events. I think maybe that's how this works. Like, it's a phobia-driven system. I don't know. Oh god, why are they all so high up? How the fuck am I meant to catch all these? Well, there's millions of them! There's millions of them and they're in the sky! Aha! I need a double jump. Give me a double jump, goddammit. At least I got the green one. The green one's the important one, right? Big ones are probably good to aim for as well. Hooray! Oh, the green ones are in the sky. Excuse me, they're just straight up off the top of the screen. Like, this is as high as I could possibly build my boat. How was I meant to reach those motherfuckers? Can't just deny my green ones. I need those green ones. They're used for crafting, I guess. Certainly used for something. I can promise you they're used for something. I'm not sure if I can fail these events or not. Obviously the first one I did was super easy, so there wasn't really anything, there wasn't really an option to fail. I'm not sure if this time it's going to be more of a, like, if you don't hit a certain percentage, you don't get to live anymore. Do well in video game or it's up against the wall for you, you know. Well, we sort of did it. How do you feel about that? Was that good? Oh, you won't talk to me, okay. Oh, we seem to have purified the area. There's no purple goop in the surrounding vicinity anymore, so I suppose that's probably a good thing. Let's keep heading. Let's keep heading in directions. I don't know, this game's confusing me because it was incredibly structured at the start, but I'm not sure if it is anymore. Like, I feel like maybe we've done enough of the tutorial that the game's just, like, free-flowing now at this point, and we're just allowed to do whatever the hell we feel like, which, at this point, for me, is mostly just swim from A to B and do fishing. I should double-check what... Oh, fuck, that snapped real easy. That snapped real easy. I was going to say I should double-check what I need for the other thing I can craft. Not the fields, the other one. So that was flashing red when I wasn't even doing anything with it. This can't just be a squid. This is way harder than a squid. This is some fucking MLG shit right here. I need to learn fishing meta in this game. I need some competitive training. There we go. It was a mackerel. I hope that mackerel is... Okay, cool. I hope that mackerel is worth it. I hope it does something really special. I hope it's like a legendary mackerel that will grant me wishes or something. Because there's a lot of effort. A lot of effort for a mere fish. Right, we need we need lightning in a bottle. That's what we needed, which is why we went to the lightning place before. Everything's making sense now. Let's go check out what's on this island. Until we get some lightning in a bottle, we can't really progress with the construction side of things, so I guess maybe we'll just continue exploring for now. Yeah? Yeah. Maybe we'll find a new friend. Maybe the new friend will be helpful. Hey, I came here to cut down these trees, but I forgot my axe. I'm not going to start using someone else's axe, that would be strange. I like the way my axe feels, it's so sturdy and it calms me. Oh, I miss that axe. I've been passing the time by writing letters and throwing some in the water. I've been writing poetry, it's not very good. But I'm getting better. Hopefully no one finds my terrible poetry. Sounded like a challenge, bud, not gonna lie. I was about to comment that there's two axes right there, but they've already given me a sound narrative reason for him not wanting to use those axes, because they're not his axe. He's very, Yeah, okay, we'll get to the berries in a second. He's very single-minded when it comes to axes. He knows what he likes, and he doesn't really want to experiment. I feel like we're either going to have to find his axe, or find... just grab these, don't mind me. Or find his poetry. One of the two is going to be lying around here somewhere. It's down in A, right? Ooh. Well, that was neither a message in a bottle or an axe. How strange. What's up? These look incredible. I was just dreaming about these. You want one? It's just a raspberry. I already gave you one of these earlier. But I guess one raspberry isn't really enough to sustain you forever. Here you go. Oh boy, I just love food. Keep them coming. I can't get enough of it. Hey. I helped out my creepy uncle. Oh, that dude... Oh no, he's not gone. He's just wandered up the pier a little bit. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. I forgot about this mechanic. I think that timing's about There we go. I was a tiny little bit off on that timing. That is really rough, actually. Genuinely, the timing on that that pickaxe swing is super tight. I don't know why I'm swimming down here. I've just walked along here and I didn't see anything in the process, but I thought I should maybe, just in case there was a secret. Is there a secret? There's not a secret. Okay. Well, this was a nice little island, but I guess we need to maybe come back here if we find an axe at some point. Why did I forget my axe? I'm lost without it. Yeah, okay. I'll bear that in mind. Not much to see here, though, unfortunately. Back to the ship. We'll continue on our merry way. See what the future holds for us. Hopefully something exciting. Plot a new course, I suppose. Didn't really discover anything new there, did we? We've still not been back to the Everdor. Maybe we'll do that. I'm kind of running out of things to do. I mean, we can just go, like, collect some crap, I suppose. But there's no new, like, actual areas to explore at the moment. I really feel like... Is the game actually bugged here? Do I need to, like, wait until my field is empty? Was it because I had stuff planted in my field that it wasn't happy? So if I wait till my field is empty and then go back to the merchant again to buy something, maybe it'll be okay. It was very confusing, honestly. My brain ain't super big. I mean, it's too dark to navigate. I can navigate just fine. The cat can navigate backwards on an orb while in the water. Oh, that was some good shit. Look at all that. Look at all that. What say you, friend? Quick, jump in the water. There's wreckage. I'm sure you'll find some helpful materials in there. I think I'm just too eager in this game, honestly. I keep doing things before the game tells me to do it, and it doesn't really like it. You've got a surprise. I was hungry as usual, so I did something about it. I went outside the boat and gathered some berries, but I went a little overboard. I have too much. Here you go. Have a berry day. Have a berry day. I hope you have a berry day. That was my feel-good moment for the day. I'll go back to being my usual awkward, argumentative self now. Fuck your berry day. Shove it up your dick hole. Right, so a new morning on the boat, a new experience to be had, a new exciting world to explore. Wake up, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? A snack would be great. Well, I can probably arrange that. I only have berries at the moment, but let me just cook something up real quick. How about a squid? How about a squid? There we go, that's how you do it. She said she likes different things every time, and I feel like I'm going to run out of different things to give her, like, pretty promptly. This is actually taking forever to cook. I'm going to go plot a course while I wait. If we just, like... If we just go straight for the Everdor now... We'll pass through another lightning field. Maybe we can actually trigger some lightning in a bottle stuff this time. And, yay. And, failing that, we can see if there's anything cool to see at the Everdor. There might be. You don't know. Oh yeah. How's my squid doing? Oh, it's about halfway there. in the immortal words of John Bon Jovi. Is that dude's surname actually Bon Jovi? I don't actually know. Like, Bon Jovi was the band, and then he went solo and called himself John Bon Jovi. And is that just like he's naming himself after the band so that people realise who he is, and he carries the clout across into his new endeavours? Or okay, I see. I'm starting to get the hang of this fishing now. Or was his name John Bon Jovi all the time, and he initially named his band after himself, which is a bit of an ego trip, honestly. But then Eddie Van Halen did that as well, so maybe that was just a thing in the 80s. Let's just name our bands after ourselves, because we're the only important people in it, and fuck the rest of them. Eel. What's going on up here? Ah, he's got something interesting to talk about, but we'll get to that in a second. I just want to retrieve my squid. Doesn't appear to have burnt. I guess that's not a thing. Hang on, I'll be right with you. I want to go in the door, not talk to you. This is what I call a storm. Any respectable person would never let their friend get hit by lightning, but I think you should try. I'm not only your friend, I'm also your niece. And you want me to be struck by lightning because I've got a magical orb with me and it might be fine. You have the Everlight, it will protect you. The lightning bolts will cast sparkles where they're about to hit. Rush towards those. Ah, I almost forgot. Do you have any empty bottles? If you hit by lightning with an empty bottle, you'll get lightning in a bottle. Isn't that bananas? This world. Lightnings in bottles are a pretty handy resource, so come here equipped. As a head start, there are a few bottles for you, but don't worry, they're pretty easy to come by. Get ready for the thrill of your life. Has it started? I think it started. How do I get into my inventory? How do I do that? Aha. Let me just... No, hang on, wait. There we go, I've got a couple of empty bottles now. Right. Oh no, it's up there, it's up there. Hey, my cat got struck and that counted. My cat straight up got struck. Like, I charged my Everlight with mine. The cat just fucking got blasted. Fully ass blasted, as the term goes. Never gonna meet that one, was it? Oh, to be fair, it seems like I don't have to... Yeah, I do actually have to. Never mind, ignore me. I was gonna say something really dumb that was patently wrong, but... yeah, that doesn't work. Cool. I've really made this ship the most awkward shape possible for doing these mini-games, haven't I? I've gone out of my way to make life difficult for me. Like, there's no way I'm reaching those ones up there before the... oh, fuck, hang on. What up? Yeah, I got it. Here? Yeah. Are we done? Is that it? Is it all over? I wasn't sure if you were going to make it for a second there, despite the fact I told you to do it, and I am just an absolute psychopath. You gave your old uncle quite a scare. Did you feel that rumble? What a rush. You look pretty awesome catching those jolts of lightning all over the boat. Thanks for being the best captain I could ever have hoped for. The best captains are the ones who attempt straight up suicidal shit. Hey, this is one of that dude's poems. Let's have a look at this. A lumberjack without an axe, crying and sobbing. Old trees aren't feeling the cutting. We'll grow old, they said, laughing. Guy just seems to really have it in for trees more than anything else. I assume this is all just shit we can vend for money. Yeah, okay. Sellables. However, we do seem to have enough lightning in our bottles now, presumably. I think we got at least 5 and that's all we needed. Wow, rude. To construct what we need to do. I'm just gonna... oh, she's sad. Stop being sad. Eat this squid. Oh, this is absolutely exquisite. Worthy of the best fine dining restaurants I've been to. And I've been in those a lot. Thanks a lot. Have a hug as well. I'll keep those moods up. I don't know what happens if they get too low, but you know. Gotta do our best around these parts. How you doing? Anything you want? Let's get out of here, please. Oh, she just doesn't like this area. Okay. How about you? How are you doing? How's your mood? Is hungry? Is hungry? Well, eat more berries then. Oh. Well, I'm literally starving to death, but nah, we're not playing that game. I'm not going to eat berries twice in one day. That's absurd. My literal favourite food that you've gone out of your way to acquire for me. Nah, not happy with that. Here's some popcorn, you crazy old bastard. Oh boy, I just love food. Keep him coming. I can't get enough of it. Okay. Give him a hug. Wasn't that great, favourite niece of mine? Yeah, it was alright. It was alright. Honestly, I'm not sure how happy I'd be to hug a toad. I feel like they're probably a bit of a nasty texture to get all up on your body, but thankfully I don't have to. We have a character surrogate who will do just that thing for me. Right, garden. Do we put garden? God, I have built this so dumb. This whole thing is so dumb. I can squeeze it in there. That's a great place for it. There we go. If we keep playing this game long term, I don't know how long it goes, but I'd like to maybe attempt to rearrange this. I noticed we could get bigger boats, so I don't know if we have to rearrange all of our constructions at that point. What can we plant here? Let's get some carrots and some turnips. I know Gwen doesn't like fruit. I wonder what her take on vegetables is. Should be entertaining to find out. I'm not replanting in here because I want to see if I can fix that bug. You never know. Right. Have we arrived at our destination? We have. Let's go have a look-see. Can we not? Oh. Accidentally hugged the cat. That was a mistake. Don't want to show a cat any affection. They'll take pure advantage of you, you know. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything we can actually do here. We've travelled to this destination and there wasn't really much in it for me, honestly. So, where to next then? I mean, we can just keep like going to these outlier areas, scavenging a bit. There's also these several more thunderstorms we can attack if we feel that way inclined. Now that we have our frog boy on board, I think we'll just head for these crates over here. Honestly, do some fishing in the meantime. Just a nice casual day at sea, you know. I'm getting kind of rich. I wonder if I can afford that key yet. The key for the upstairs, you know, back in town. Felt like there's going to be some interesting shit up there once we get to that point. It's crazy how there's so much garbage in this ocean. This weird idyllic life where the ocean's massively polluted. I guess that's just a take on modern society, right? You can't have a perfect utopia. Even if everything else is amazing, there has to be sacrifices. And in this case, it's the ocean that took the bullet for the rest of us. God! I'm getting so many exciting fish at the moment. I wonder if I can make like a seafood platter. Ooh. What's that passing in the distance? I'm wondering how accurate to your location on the map the backgrounds are. It seems like, I mean, I'm assuming that was the town, right? And nice bowl. We passed somewhat near it, so it went by in the background, which is pretty cool. That's some pretty cool dynamic shit that's going down there. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I am a big fan of attention to detail in games. I like a game to have like its own living, breathing, interesting world with, you know, little tidbits and oddities to discover and stuff. And just when a game really tries to add just little bits of flavour to their world, to make it that little bit more realistic, I really do appreciate it. Are we anywhere close to our destination yet? Hard to know. But yeah, this game seems to be all about the attention to detail. I mean, let's face it, the core mechanics, not really much going on, is there? It's basic sort of survival crafty thing. Some vague. No, now we've reached our destination, of course. Some vague Sims like people mothering, minor interactions and stuff. A couple of little mini games, but on the whole, it's just like, here's a world to go live in. Go embrace it, you know. I can get behind that. As I say, my biggest qualm with this game at this point is just that it doesn't... Maybe because I'm still in the early tutorial-y area, you know, the beginning sectors or whatever. Go back to fishing. We still don't seem to have arrived at our destination like I thought we did. But yeah, maybe just because we're still early in the game, we there's very limited things to do in the world. But the game doesn't necessarily need to have super in-depth mechanics or anything, but just more options than just fishing would be cool, you know? What's he yelling about now? What's up? Jeez, you gotta love the sights here. The sea, the sun, the breeze on my skin. It just feels so right. I'm happy to be aboard this ship. With you, my niece. I wish your Aunt Viv could see you right now, running your own ship. Helping out these stranded souls. It really warms the heart. I'm glad you picked me up on that island. I tried to make myself the least cumbersome passenger on this boat. Except for food. I never stop asking for delicious meals. Cool. Very, very cool. I'm not going to impose too much, but I'm going to demand that you constantly round the clock find food for me and cook for me. Regardless of what else is going on in your life. I can't look after myself, I'm old and incompetent. Is it bedtime? Can I plot a new course, or are we... Is it too late for that shit? Yeah, it seems too late for that shit. Okay. The whole day-night cycle does feel... Again, it adds that element of realism, that element of... Yes, this does feel like an actual real world, but it also does sort of just seem needlessly imposing. It just sort of gets in the way a bit, and I don't really know... Like, I'm fine with the day-night cycle, don't get me wrong, and the NPCs are welcome to go to bed and everything, but at the end of the day, we're spirits. The idea that I desperately have to go to sleep to keep my body I don't have refreshed, you know, seems a bit odd. Just sort of gets in the way of me getting on with actually playing the game. Unfortunately, we didn't really seem to discover anything new by coming over here. Can we just sail into the... We can just sail into the mists. Okay. I didn't realise we could do that. Can I check how much glimmer I've got? 1,230. I think it was 5k for the key, right? We've got about another 2k, maybe 3k's worth of crap. So we're close. But not close enough, I don't think. We'll stay at sea until we've got exactly enough to buy that key. If I'm going back to town, I'm going to make sure it's going to be like the only trip to town I'm going to need in a while, you know? I suppose you two are probably hungry again since it's a new day, right? How you doing? Not yet. How about you? He's hungry. Okay. Alright. I'm not sure if he gets hungry faster than Gwen does. To be fair, I've not given him a proper meal. I've given him popcorn and berries, so, you know, fair enough, I suppose. Let's cook him a soul. Just trying to fill up that recipe book, honestly. Right. How are we doing on that new destination? We've mostly got there, huh? What if I just like do that? What if we just go, hey? What if we just sail in a direction? Get in the car and drive, you know? See where the winds take us. See where the fishing takes us. I'm going to check back on the map periodically while we're travelling, see if anything exciting is in the immediate vicinity. Don't want to just sail straight past anything cool, you know. Oh, speaking of something cool, shit's got misty. Oh, is that bad? Is that bad? What's happening? Hey, what's happening? What does that mean? Hey, what does this mean? Food's ready. Is it just that my food's burning? Is that the whole problem? I don't think that's the whole problem. Here, have a fish. That sign fills me with horror. Oh, have we reached the end of the world? Is that what that means? We don't seem to be able to travel in this direction any further. At least not yet. What does the blue line mean then? Why is the blue line different from the white line? Tell you what, let's head in that direction. Let's find out. This is what this game's all about, right? Finding out. Getting answers to life's great questions. I'm kind of getting paranoid about their happiness now. They both seem pretty content at the moment. But Gwen's like kind of plummeted when I stopped paying attention to her for 5 minutes, and it's as I say, I don't know how this game works. I don't know what might happen if they get too sad. Maybe they'll turn into giant demons and start fucking smashing my boat up or something. I don't know. Can't take that risk. Can't play with the souls of the damned, you know. At least not till we discover the Ghostbusters lasers and we can trap them in those little Ghostbuster things. I have seen Ghostbusters a couple times, in fact. Both 1 and 2. Can't remember any of the terminology. Couldn't tell you what the special little trap things they throw down are called or anything. I've also not seen the remake, which I don't know. I guess in certain sections of the internet would probably mean I'm a sexist or something. just wasn't that interested, honestly. I wasn't that big a fan of the original Ghostbusters. Like, it was fine. It was a fine movie. It was serviceable. I watched it. I didn't take any great umbrage watching it, but I don't know. I'm not really a movie guy, you know. Like, my favourite movies are all like, not to be like super snobby, even though I know I am. They tend to be like movies that have a real impact, you know, like that have like a really powerful message, or at least like acted really well, or directed in a really interesting way, or have really strong animation if it's an animated film or whatever, you know. That's the sort of thing I tend to enjoy. More, I guess, snobby cinema. Well, I'm annoyed about that. That fish was getting so close, and then it was all ruined. But yeah, the snobby sort of cinematic masterpieces or whatever are the ones I tend to enjoy the most. If I don't feel like I've really got anything out of watching a film, then I feel like I've wasted my time with it, you know. Just having it as passing entertainment doesn't really count for much with me, I guess. Oh, for fuck's sake. Go down. Down and A. There we go. Those diving controls are really odd. I don't know why it isn't just press the interact button if you're on a shiny, like it is in most games for that sort of thing. I don't know why they felt the need to make it a weird combination button press. But wait, there's still some stuff here apparently. It hasn't disappeared from my map. Is there another chest? Ah, there we go. Got it. There's nothing else. Is there something else? You won't even talk to me. It's very rude of these dudes to just refuse to talk sometimes. By the way, if you can hear my washing machine being incredibly loud in the background, I apologise. There's nothing taking you out of a serene boating experience like the sound of a rapidly spinning metallic drum, but unfortunately, this is the real world, and sometimes my clothes need to be cleaned. You know what I mean? That's just part of life. I can't be stinky all the time. Sometimes I have to be fresh. Sometimes. Not often. I only leave the house once every fucking week, probably, but when I do, it's important that I'm fresh about it. Oh no, my carrots need water. Hooray! Is that harvestable? No, okay. I don't overwater it, you crazy bitch. Come on now. Want to drown your carrots, do you? How close are we? Yeah, we've got a little ways to go yet. I'll spend some more time fishing. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, I'm not really a movie guy, so most of the time, if you say to me, "Have you seen X movie?" the answer is a resounding no. I've been trying more recently to catch up on a lot of the sort of big films that I've missed over the decades, but just not trying very hard. I'll tell you what I did watch recently, and that's Avatar: Legend of Aang. Not the movie, the TV show. I have already seen the movie. I've not seen Citizen Kane. I've not seen Casablanca. I've not seen a lot of films that you're meant to see. But I have seen James Cameron's Avatar. Yes, of course I am. It's free shit. There's no downside to this. You make it sound really scary and imposing, but it's just me hopping around and getting free shit for a bit. Oh shit. I was lured by the green one. Oh, it's up there. Oh. I'm sad now. Jesus Christ. They certainly seem to get more difficult every time I do one. I don't know if that's by design or by chance, but... it seems to be how it's playing out, at least. Stop being so fast! What? Oh, look at all this. I want all this. Let me have all this. I don't even care about the green ones anymore. I might care about the green ones later when I realise I need more green ones and I'm completely out and I've used up all the jellyfish spots on the map. But right now, bright jelly means nothing to me. Nothing. Nothing, I tell you. There we go, all done. Are you coming out? You're coming out. Not you. I've got that weird feeling. I'm actually rather hungry. Oh, well, give me a second. Oh, wait, hang on. I cooked up 2 fish last time accidentally somehow. There you go. Thanks. I love it. Mood's still not great. Here, have a hug. It's okay, we're obscured by the giant toad man. No one has to see our public displays of affection. Well, she's above content. As long as we can keep her at that level, that's all I really care about. Keep her in the positive. I don't know if we get anything for like actually maxing that out, but I can't be bothered to spam cook a load of food. In fact, actually, can we... having said that... we've got like an ass load of herring. Can we just cook them all? Cook them in 5s. That's probably sensible. We'll just cook 5 herring. I know, as I was saying, I have recently finally watched Avatar, Legend of Aang, and it's a good show. It's a really good show. I was genuinely impressed. Like, obviously I've heard people raving about it on the internet for over a decade, but I just always assumed it was like one of those things like, you know, My Little Pony or whatever, where it's like it's a kid's show, but it has the occasional nod to the adult audience and therefore people fawn over it. But it is actually, like, I would go so far as to call it the best shonen anime I've ever watched, despite the fact it's made in the West. Take that, Japan, I guess. It's far better than fucking Naruto or Bleach, I'll tell you that much. Really good show, really enjoyed it. Some surprisingly good animation, considering how old it is as well. Only things that really let it down for me was occasionally, like, the voice acting was a bit grating. Like, Toph, her voice, just, it sounded like an adult doing the voice of a child, if you know what I mean. It had a very sort of intentionally overly cutesy vibe to it sometimes, which is odd considering her character is like the exact opposite of that. And also, whenever they use 3D animation, it looked like garbage, because let's face it, whenever you use 3D animation in anything, unless you're fucking Pixar, it's gonna look like garbage, so stop doing it. All these fucking 3D anime that are out there kicking around at the moment, because obviously it's cheaper to do to just make a model and animate it than it is to draw everything frame by frame. But all these anime, all these Western shows as well that use like excessive amounts of 3D animation but don't have the budget to really go in hard on it, you're doing yourself a massive disservice. Your shows look like shit. I'm sorry. Someone had to tell you. Someone had to put you in your place. Oh. New mechanic. She seems weirdly happy about falling on her arse. I guess she succeeded in a job well done, so, I mean, fair play to her, I suppose. Hey, look at all this fish! I should keep them fed for a bit. Demanding little prats that they are. Where are we heading at the moment? Oh yeah, we're heading for the border. We're fleeing the state. We've actually gone over it, haven't we? Are we past it? No, we've stopped. Okay. I stand corrected. Okay. I don't know what to do at this juncture, where our next step is. We could head back to Hummingbird, we're not far from that. We probably have the money now if we sell a few bits and pieces to buy that key. Maybe if we buy some seeds with, as previously mentioned, if we buy some seeds with the field empty, we'll actually get what we're looking for, finally complete that quest. I don't know. But, do they ever lie down? Do they just sleep on their feet every night? I complain about them, but I kind of feel bad because I sleep in a nice little cozy hammock and they zombie mode standing up. Oh well. On that note though, I'm going to stop for today. We'll return to Hummingbird tomorrow, or next time I play, I don't know. And have a wonderful time talking about some more bullshit, as we're so wont to do on this channel. What was that? Oh, it was just a bird, okay. On that note, yeah, bye. I'll see you guys next time.